Hey, hello friends. Welcome to my channel SAP SD and ABAP League Support. In previous video, we discussed about how to do that configuration for output determination complete end to end. Today, we'll see that some of the key parameters that we can see in the NACE T code for any output type. Okay, let me go to the T code in NACE, select the application V1 and click this output types, then double click on BA00. Fine. So let's go through this different options are here in each and every tab. We'll go through one by one. What does it mean? How it can be used, right? So here we can see the first field access sequence. So here only we will assign the access sequence. If I double click here, it will go to the access sequence directly. See, it came here. This is the access sequence field, and the next option we have is that access to conditions. So whenever this checkbox is enabled, access to conditions, then what does it mean? System will get the output data from the condition records only. If we enable this field, that means output will be determined to the order, invoice, or delivery, or any transaction based on the condition records maintained. If this is unchecked, then what does it mean? System will get and determine that output based on the customer master setup. We know that in the account group level of a customer, we will maintain that output procedure, right? So based on the procedure and based on the other parameters in this configuration in this same tab, right, system will try to assign the output. It's not driven through condition records. And coming to the next one, it cannot be changed. So if we enable this one, then what will happen is that we can't assign the output in the change transaction v02, vf02, or vl02n, like this. The change transaction, we can't assign the output type. It can't be changed, right? And this one, multiple issuing. So if we enable this one, then we can issue the output multiple times. Okay. If we uncheck, it won't be issued. If we check, then it will be issued. And coming to partner independent output. So if we check this field, system allows user to send output to all the partner functions irrespective of the active partner. Okay, it will send the data to the all the partner functions. And the important thing, this one, do not write processing log. This field should be always unchecked. If we check this, what will happen? In case of any failure, or in case of a successfully output has been triggered also, we don't see any messages for that output type. Okay, so let me show you for your reference what I mean. Okay, okay, I'm going to extras, output, header, edit. So here we see that for every output we see the processing log. You see the button here, processing log, right? So if we don't enable, I mean if we enable that field, then we don't see the processing log. You see, I am not able to see the processing log here. That means for this output type, that field has been enabled. Okay, this is enabled means we don't see the processing log. Remember this field, important one. And coming to this change output. Okay, this is used, so basically this change output and replacement of text symbols, these two options will be used in case of an email output types. Okay, so whenever any changes happen to the order, delivery or invoice, then based on which program, okay, which routine, the output should trigger. So that will be configured here only. So basically we'll be leaving it blank only because everything driven through driver program only. But if you want to trigger a new or different email output, different smart form in case of a change compared to create moon means, then we need to maintain the program and form routine here. Okay, the standard is, let me tell you that. Okay, so if I go to BA00, the standard is this one, FM0 6AEND. This is the program, standard program provided by SAP. You see this one. And the form routine is simple, change underscore flag. This is the form routine. We can maintain it if you want to use the standard program and form routine, or we can leave it blank. Okay, and same with this one also, replacement of text symbols. Okay, replacement text symbols will help to send the subject and body of the mail. Okay, this is the main program to trigger the email output type, and this is that this section used to trigger the or update the subject and body of the mail. So we'll be maintaining SAP MV45A only, but we can develop in a custom program and maintain here. But as per standard behavior, we will be maintaining this only, SAP MV45A, and form routine is text symbol underscore replace. Right? Yeah. This is about the first tab, general data. Okay, we need to remember only the important things are there. Access to conditions cannot be changed, and do not write processing log. These are the three important things we should remember. And I would like to tell you the table, database table, which will be storing the controls. We see the control here, right, in NACE code for each and every output type. They're going to be seen in the table T685B. So in this table, application wise, we can see that. So V1 means sales order, and output is, for example, BA double zero. If I execute, I can see all the options whatever I see in here. Okay, you see multiple issuing, right, cannot be changed, access to conditions, everything we see in the table T685B. Fine. Now let's go and check the second tab, default values. So here we can maintain the dispatch time and transition medium and partner function. So remember that these parameters what we maintain here will be used in case whenever we uncheck this access to condition, right? So if we check this, as I said earlier, if we check this, output will be determined based on the condition records. If we uncheck this means based on the output procedure maintained in the customer master, then the default values here what we maintaining here, right? Dispatch time is 1, and transition medium, everything as per the setup here, everything will work together. Okay, okay, let's check the dispatch time now. So we have four options here. First one, send with periodically scheduled job. Okay, if we keep this one as a one, dispatch time as one means, then what will happen, the output will be assigned to the order, but that will be in yellow status. right? There are three status for an output. Yellow means not yet processed, one means successfully processed, three means incorrectly processed. Okay, now we will see that in the assistinian table level, NAS level, we can see that. So we have three options: 0, 1 and 2. So let me go to the NAS T code, and the field is VSTAT, VSTAT. That's the processing status. Okay, if I click F4 here, you see the option here. 0 means yellow light will be there in that. You see here, you see green light here. This is the green light, right? So 1 means green light, successfully processed. 0 means not processed. 2 means processed with errors. That means it should be red. Okay, so what I will do, we will execute this one. Let's see. Do we have any outputs in the NAS table? Hmm. You see, for one of the transaction, it is the status is one. One means output successfully processed. Okay, and remember the table NAST. This is the important table which is the reference for us to verify the output has been triggered or not for any of the transactions, order, delivery, invoice, anything. Okay, this is the important table. Fine. This is the option one means, okay, one. Okay, let me tell you one means. So what will do one? So if you keep one for any of the output type, then what does it mean? Output will be in yellow only, right? And here it is saying that send with periodically scheduled job. That means whenever one is assigned for any of the output type, then that will be in yellow light, and that will be processed through the background job or a standard report, that is RV, okay, RS NAST 00. So remember this standard program. So in real-time projects, this program will be scheduled as a background job, okay, by mentioning that application, output type, and transactions and medium as well. So it will try to process the output types which has the status as, which has a dispatch time as 1. So dispatch time 1 output will be processed through this report RSNAST 00. So remember this. Okay, coming to 3. 3 means send with application own transaction. Okay, for this we need to use one more report, SDV. Okay, SD70. Yeah, this one SD70 AV1A. If you execute this one, this is the report. Okay, the T code here is that. I'm not getting the T code here. Fine. So let me see the T code. Okay. So this is the output from order. So in this case, whenever 3 is there, means 3 will be processed through this program only. SD70 AV1A. This is for order outputs. If that is a billing output, okay, billing output has the dispatch time as 3, then we should maintain as a V3A. In other words, we can access this report with the T code VF31. So VF31 or SD70 AV3A, all are same only. You see, I still came to the same screen. VF31 or SD70 V3A. V2A for deliveries, right? And we have one more option, that is send immediately when saving the application. That means when we save the order or delivery or invoice, output will be assigned immediately with green status. Okay, and coming to 1 2 3, in case of 1 2 3, it will be in yellow status. That means system expecting some program or batch should run to process these three medium output types. Okay, Let's discuss about 2. 2 means same with RSNS 00 only, but in the routines, in the output procedure routines for the output type, we'll be adding some timings there. So that should be triggered for this RSNAS 00 program only, but they should run at the specific time. That time will be mentioned in the routine or in the driver program. I think it's a driver program, not in the routine. So remember this 4 dispatch time options. So whenever a business says that output assigned is still in yellow status, then understand what is the dispatch time for that output type. If it is a 1, then verify whether RS NAST 00 report has been scheduled as a background job or not. If that is not scheduled as a background job, then that output where dispatch time 1 is maintained won't be processed. If it's a 3, then we should look for SD70 AV3A. 2 means again RS NAST 00. Fine. And coming to this transition medium, yeah, so here we can select the different mediums here, right? Email, EDI, you can take whatever we need. Fine. And we can specify the partner function here. For which partner function this output should trigger. And communicate strategy. So remember this communicate strategy is important field whenever we want to trigger any email output type. Without this communicate strategy, email output type won't trigger. Okay. The standard communication strategy is CS01. So communicate strategy is the link between SAP server and mail server. So it will make a connection between SAP server and mail server. Without this configuration, we can't assign or we can't trigger any email output type to the transaction. Okay. Okay. Next is the time. You see here again the same thing. What we see that timing one periodic job. Okay, job and time entry, application transaction, immediate. And coming to the storage system, right? So if we want to archive any of the output types, remember that archive functionality will work only for the output types which has smart forms like a fax, email, print output only. We can see that archive functionality will be activated, and that is controlled through this option storage mode and document type, right? Storage mode should be, we have 3 options here: print only, archive only, and print and archive. So first option means only print will happen, no archive will happen. 2 means archive only happens, and 3 means print and archive. Okay. Moreover, after doing this configuration, some other configuration also needs to be done to archive the output type. Archive means system will save that PDF document, that smart form of the particular transaction in some location. We need to do some other configuration to to specify the target folder or file or location where we can archive that data. Okay, that's different thing. Okay, and print parameters. So here we can configure the print parameters based on which combination, sales organization, sales office wise, like this. Fine. And this is the mail configuration and sorting the order. Okay, this and all not that much important. Okay, the important things are the first 3 tabs: general data, default values, and time. Okay, this is about the output configurations, and we still have 3 more nodes are here. Okay, let's go through them as well. Okay, The first one is mail title and text. If I double click here, we can see that what will be the title or text title for that particular email output types. So in case of email output type, system will retrieve the title of that. Okay, email should be retrieved from here only. Suppose, for example, I want to print the order number also. Then what I can do? I can pass the dynamic variable here. That is VBAK hyphen VB. Okay, let me. Okay, that is VBAK hyphen VBELN. That means order number also will be printed here. I need to add this ampersand starting and ending of this variable. And if I want to print the customer number also, then what can I do? Again ampersand VBAK hyphen Kunnar. Okay, let me remove something here. Okay, so Kunnar and add the ampersand. So if we add this one like this, then the title of that PDF file, okay, okay, whenever email output triggers, right, that point of time, that PDF document will be attached to that mail, right? That PDF document title will be manipulated with this configuration only, right? So like this, we can add the dynamic order number and dynamic customer number, and moreover, we can add whatever we want here, right? This is the configuration for the language-wise title. And one more important thing is that processing routine. So we do all the configurations from A to Z, the basic configurations from SAP functional consultant end, right? Once everything is completed, we need to assign the driver program, right? Form routine and smart forms. So these things will be developed by our ABAP team. Once they complete the development for this output type, then we should take that program from them and assign that here only. Program, form routine. If we don't know how to assign this one means, then we can give that access to give that request to ABAP team, so they can do this configuration. You see, the applic program, form routine, smart form is same for print output, fax and email. For all of these three, it is same only. And for VDI and application ALE output types, it is different. EDI processing and ALE processing. You got it right? This is the important table, and this information we can see in the database table TNAPR. Remember this important table. If I add BA00 and execute, whatever I see in the NACE, I can see here as well. Okay, whatever I see here, same thing information I can see here as well. And the last one is the partner function. So here we will specify the output should trigger for which partner functions. You see here, it's specified here like the print output should trigger for an sold to customer, fax also sold to, EDI is sold to, everything specified as an sold to only, but we can change it. Print output for sold to and fax for an ship to. We can manipulate that later also, right? Okay, friends, that's it about this video. We can catch up in the next video. Bye for now. Thanks everyone.